Hello and welcome to Monster Loves You. My name is John Godabed and I am Final Boss Fights Resident Tech Ninja. I am joined today to play Monster Loves You by Dave.
Hello again.
And Dave is going to be the monster today. And so we're going to see how Dave would live out his life if he were a monster. You can see up here the ending that I've already unlocked, which was the nice and happy ending.
But now we're going to do it my way.
We're going to see if you unlock one of the other many endings that you can see flying around the title screen here, or if you get to the same ending as I did.
Yes.
We didn't actually see my playthrough of it, so it won't matter if you do. But
let's play Monster Loves You.
Let's get you born, Dave.
I'm being born.
Help me begin your story. How does it go again? And then if you want to read out the grey option boxes.
Long ago, deep in the forest, monsters call the whale mist.
That's right. Long ago, nestled in the heart of the forest, was the monster village of Omen. You are born from slime that holds the memory of monsters known for...
Slime? Actions and attitude.
You're not awake yet, but soon your first eye will open. Your simple dreams will give way... Let me just move the mic in a bit. Just see about... There we go. That probably not done anything, but we shall see. Your simple dreams will give way to life itself. You dream of...
I don't know, what have we got? We've got
fighting and eating and screaming, facing frightening enemies unafraid, or protecting innocent monsters from harm.
Well... I'm going to be an angry monster, let's go for it. Fighting and eating and screaming. Is that my monster?
Okay, so you've got, you've boosted your ferocity. So you can see along the bottom here you've got 5 statistics that go up as we play the game.
Yes.
So we've got your bravery, your cleverness, your ferocity, honesty and kindness.
A stupid monster that just doesn't know what he's doing.
Your body is turning and twisting, growing solid in the middle of a great vat of green slime. It's time to be born.
There I am, be born.
Okay, so here we've got your stats.
Okay.
So your ferocity, is currently 9 out of a possible 100.
Oh, I've got a task.
And you've currently got 0 in everything else. So be born. You awaken in the chilling season just as the air begins to turn crisp and cool.
Onward!
Your eye is open. You are a morsel, just barely born. You float in the spawning vat. Dozens of other morsels are exploring, flailing and stealing food from each other.
I stretch out my squishy arms.
You spread out the upper corners of your body and feel the tips of your arms split and harden.
Keep stretching.
The hard parts move through the stuff around them, forming parallel curving pieces.
It's flex and curving hardnesses.
You have claws now.
Ooh. Slash and slime and try to swim.
Another morsel swims towards you. It opens its mouth to show a small set of sharp teeth. It bites you.
Oh.
You've got an option.
Swim away from the two. Or, what is this? Yeah, do that one. Yeah,
what is this? Intolerable. Stop that biting.
Yeah, do that.
You pause, unable to believe that another morsel is trying to eat you. After a moment, you snap out of it and begin to move again.
I'm going to kill it.
You added another 9 to your ferocity.
Well, I'm a monster. Kill it.
Grrr! You rip into the violent morsel. It has fangs, but you have claws.
Exactly. Deal with it.
Keep fighting. Raw.
Keep fighting. Rawr.
Your first snarl. Excellent. When the fight is over, you're chewing on the other morsel's eye, which is all that remains.
Oh dear. Serve that morsel right. You can't
Splish.
He started it though, so
He started it, so it's, yeah. Splash, flutter, squish, squeak. Another morsel is too weak to swim properly. It's sinking toward the bottom of the vat.
Too bad these things happen.
You watch the half-formed baby monster slip beneath the surface. It begins to break apart.
Wait. What have we got? Swim down and take a bite out of the wee thing. No, because that's cruel. Confront the harsh reality. I'm going to comfort the guy.
You swim down and pat the soft, yielding arms of the little morsel with your arms. It shivers with fear, but you keep your claws sheathed.
There.
The morsel is half its former size now, so small and utterly helpless. Its softening eye looks up at you with a vague expression of thanks and stops shivering.
Goodbye. See, I thought he was going to survive and then he could just, like, form a friendship.
The morsel dissolves into sludge, and sludge dissolves into slime, and then nothing remains.
Nothing but the memory of its kindness.
You've grown far too big for the spawning vat. You must move on to the next stage of life and become a monsterling.
No, don't grow up. I've got your advice.
You're going to get into some trouble, which is great. Exercise your bravery, cleverness, ferocity, kindness, and honesty. What kind of monster would you be?
Indeed, to the Brood Cave and adventure. Oh.
Okay, so at this point, you're one of the monsters. You're a little kiddie monster.
Alright, so I'm like in preschool.
You're in school, basically.
We're hanging our bags up.
You've got little dolls here. You've got a cube.
Oh.
You've got a teapot.
Which one's me, or is it not? Like,
Not really. You have 8 days
in preschool
until you grow up.
Oh. Monsters don't last long, do they?
They grow up quite quickly. It's got to be said, they grow up quite quickly. And basically here you can pick an adventure. Each of these adventures take you a day.
Okay, so what have we got? You just got to go for the
Gotta
picture.
go for the picture.
Can I go for the fox?
You want to go for the fox? A roly-poly fox stumbles into the brood cave, leans against a rock and coughs. It looks vaguely at you and the other monsterlings, showing no fear.
Talk to the fox. What does the fox say?
The fox says, "Hello, I'm a talking..." Then it drools and spits. It's really sick.
Oh no. I guess I'll just have to slaughter and eat it.
You gain 15 ferocity. You amble over to the fox, which seems to have no fear of you. You can feel the heat radiating from it. You tear its feverish body apart and eat it, bones and all. Okay.
Not very nice, am I?
Adventure!
Okay. Let's see. The one with the broken arm.
Okay. Elderly Jaggery walks into the cave, rocking from foot to foot. He howls and slams into a wall, then falls unmoving to the floor. Monsterlings scatter away from his still form.
Examine him closely.
You've never seen a monster look this hurt before. Usually you can get smashed to a pulp and be on your feet again by dinner time. Jaggery's body is really damaged.
That's scary.
Elder Jaggery walks into the cave, rocking from foot to foot. He howls and slams into a wall, then falls unmoving to the floor. Monsterlings scatter away from his still form.
Someone's got to help him. Let's do it.
You creep over, afraid but determined, and see a human's metal knife sticking from Jaggery's back. He's leaking from the wound. You think he might die before help can get here.
Well, if I pull out the knife, he's going to bleed out. If I run and get help, I might be late. But I'm going to do it myself and pull out a knife.
Okay, so you gained your kindness, bravery, and advanced neurosurgery.
Oh yeah.
You grasp the knife in your little claws and pull, then rock it back and forth and pull some more. A gush of red covers you, but Jaggery starts to breathe normally.
Oh, I did pretty good there.
You did pretty well. You got some kindness, you got some bravery.
No cleverness. I don't want any cleverness.
No cleverness, no honesty just yet.
Right.
Okay, so we've got another 6 days.
Let's do the snake.
snake. What's that noise from the spawning vat?
Let's go and see.
You rush over. A big snake is eating helpless morsels. They moan and cry, but it doesn't stop.
It's not my problem. Or who eat some too?
Eat some too?
Yeah. Nom.
So you got some ferocity, but you lost bravery and kindness.
Oh, no.
You hunker down at the other end of the vat and eat a few morsels. A great ice-covered elder storms in and roars at you.
Oh no. Ow. No.
Safe to eat morsels.
Oh yeah, that's that whole race, isn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
Oh well.
I shall repair the damage myself. She swallows the snake in a single gulp and kicks you out.
I should have ate the snake, but I didn't want to.
Okay.
Right.
Adventure time.
Let's do to the one that's the mouth. Let's do the mouth.
The mouth.
Yeah.
Elder Marinus floats in a pool of cave water, puffing her body like a bulbweed. She points at something deep under the water. Will you get that for me, little one? But you can't swim.
Who the hell is Elder Marinus?
She's one of the older monsters. She's got scary, poisonous spines all over her, but she's really nice.
Oh, well, it'd be nice to her. If she's really nice, she would help me if I start drowning. So, sure, I'm not afraid to plunge myself straight down.
Okay, so you added your bravery.
Oh.
You jump right into the water and thrash your way down. You can't see very well, and you lose your bearings. Marinus scoops you out of the water, empty-clawed, and smiles at you.
Ask why she's happy.
There are many things monsters can and can't do. One thing you can't do is drown. The important thing is that you tried.
Oh.
So 4 days left. You're halfway towards becoming an adolescent. Firm up your personality as much as you can.
Okay, what's that? I like the coward, the one going, ah!
This one?
So, yeah, it's that one.
3 gangly adolescent monsters wander into the cave and start poking Gobclaw with sticks. She tries to get away, but they surround her. Blistry starts to cry.
Right, what we got? So get involved. Or who cares? I'm gonna say that looks like fun.
Looks like fun. You can get a stick and help poke Blistry. You lost kindness.
That's fine.
You saunter up to the older monsters, trying to look as big and fierce as you can. They laugh at you, take your stick and throw you down a hole.
Oh no.
Now you're in a hole and you lost kindness.
Never mind, eh? Let's do the questions.
The questions. Schmark sits quietly by himself in the furthest, darkest corner of the cave. He's slumped and deflated, like a float pod missing half the gas inside. His eye brims with slimy tears.
Ask him what's wrong.
Smark looks down at his body, which isn't roly-poly or muscular like other monsterlings. He's sort of scrawny and weak.
Oh no!
Oh, you got honesty and kindness.
You may be weak now, Smark, but it's going to change. Just a few more days and you can start changing like we all will. And then you can hunt. That's my monster's voice. When he's like being honest. I will do the food.
Hamrag, an older monster, brings a big sack full of squirming rats into the cave. As he heads for the spawning vat, he trips and all the rats spill out onto the floor.
I'm gonna have to gobble some rats. No.
You block the escape of a dozen rats. Other monsterlings are closing in, but you have control of this group for now. How many will you eat?
As many as I can.
You try to fight some of the other aggressive monsterlings, but before Hamrag is back on your feet, you've filled your belly to bursting. And finally...
Last day, right. I like the one... What's that that a puddle?
That's a puddle.
Do the unhappy one at the top.
This guy. Hamrag, an adult monster, sleeps in a big pile of monsterlings. Everyone is comfortable.
Unfair.
Blotz, giggling, sticks lichen in all 4 of Hamrag's nostrils. Hamrag's eyes shoot open as he starts to choke. Blotz shusses you with a threatening scowl.
I'm going to help Hamrag.
You're not afraid of Blotz. You've got some bravery.
Yay.
You jump on Hamrag's head and knock some of the lichen loose. He squeals and gasps, then remembers that he can breathe through his mouth.
Crisis averted.
Hamrag glowers down past his jowls, scowling as though you haven't saved him. He roars and demands to know who plugged up his nose.
I'm going to tell the truth.
Blotz did it. Oh no, that's you.
Blotz did it.
Hamrag thanks you, grabs Blotz and sits on him. All of Blotz's breath rushes out of him, and he can't inhale again. Hamrag stays there for a good long while.
Blotz is probably dead.
Okay.
No more days left.
Oh my! You wake up and find you're no longer a little monsterling. You're growing up.
Wow.
Elder Marinus calls the eldest monsterlings to gather in a group. You're one of the oldest ones now, so you should join them. She looks grave.
Go with the elder
Marinus shuffles down the long tunnel, turning this way and that among dozens of forking passages.
Keep going.
Marinus stops in a warm, humid chamber with a pit in the floor. She points to the pit, which seethes with a thick mist.
Jump right in.
You fall and
Fall some more.
fall, and you're falling.
And other monsters are falling.
Yes, some of them are crying.
And you can't see who it is.
Or is it fog?
Maybe it's clouds.
Moans and groans and whispering screams.
Where is this? It must be somewhere.
You land on smooth, flat stone. Despite the swirling vapor, the floor is dry as a bone. You hear other monsterlings breathing nearby. Some of them are still above you, still falling.
Get out of the way.
You rejoin some of the monsterlings at the edge of the mist. There are more passages out of here than you can count. Some monsterlings begin to look panicked, while others look determined.
I'm going to take charge.
You should take charge. The other monsterlings watch you curious.
Right, I'm going to slash the others to show them I'm in charge. Bah!
The half-seen monsterling whimpers in the fog, and you flick your claws, drawing a little blood and a lot of noise. A few howls and shrieks cow the others into silence.
I'm like being the douchebag monsters right now. Explore the orderly fashion now that someone's in control.
You soon discover that all of the passages converge in another mist-filled chamber. The mist here is even thicker, and you quickly lose sight of the other monsterlings.
That's okay, they were cowards anyway.
The chamber swirls with mist, smoke, fog, vapor, except it's not any of those things. It's ghosts! Hundreds of them, large and small. They're everywhere. One by one, the pale ghosts begin to turn their attention to you. Their eyes glow different colours.
I'm going to stand fast.
The ghosts speak in many voices, all hollow and distant, all in unison. They ask, "Do you fear?"
Attack them!
You scream and leap. The ghosts are insubstantial, swirling around your claws like nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Stupid spectral monsters.
They laugh at you and prove that they're not entirely untouchable. Thin tendrils of mist circle your throat and begin to
You
squeeze.
have to pass out.
This is how you're doing.
I was like, you've died.
This is the end of monsterlinghood. So basically, you've got no no cleverness. You've got a little bit of honesty. You've got a lot of ferocity. You've got some bravery. You've got no influence over the other monsters yet, but that comes in adult.